Hi there, it's John here and it's Tuesday morning. I'm in my fourth week of my year-long songwriting challenge to write and release a song a week, and so far I've released 3 songs and they've all been a little bit different, and I'm really pleased about that because I know a lot of songwriters tend to write the same song over and over again, and I'm really being cautious, a bit like this week's song, really being cautious about not trying to write the same thing over and over again. Sometimes we fall into the trap of doing that, and I don't want to. So this is something completely different from A Kilogram of Love, from Release It, from Smoke and Mirrors. This is a bit of a folky song, and it's a bit fun, and this is how I came up with the idea. So the song has to get the word policy and definition into it, and you're thinking to yourself, how on earth do you write a song about policy? Well, I was scratching my head too about that, and I suppose straight away I sort of wanted to tell a story. Storytelling is something that I want to do more of in my songwriting, so I took the challenge to write a story, and I stuck with that idea. At first I was imagining someone who was getting up at 6 o'clock every morning and travelled into work and sat in front of a computer writing emails and working on policies, and he asking the question, is there more to life than this? And then it was sort of a woman who got on the train every morning and did a similar thing. And so I was sort of thinking about that. And then I was thinking, well, what does policy actually mean? So I flicked on, went online and had a little look at the dictionary. And the dictionary said stuff about, decisions that individuals and organisations make. This is their policy. But then there was something that said archaic, and it said prudence. To be prudent and wise about something. So I thought, oh, that's really interesting. I could write a song about prudence. So I've written a song called Prudence's Blueprint for Life, and it's kind of fun. Now it's there. It's pretty much complete. I need to just think of some more examples, as you'll see, and tie up the second kind of chorus, I guess. But I want to play it to you, and it's in 6/8 as well, with a bit of a into 4/4, which is a bit different for me as well, putting a tempo, like a tempo change into the middle of a song. So this is what I've come up with. Okay, right, you ready? I'll try not to laugh because it's funny. This is a tale about Prudence. Just like her name, she was cautious. She worked 25 years in a bookshop, and every morning at 9 she would pick up a book and flick through the pages, reading of so many lives, the adventures they had, the things that they did. It really opened her eyes. Yes, it really opened her mind. One day she thought, I'm 46, there must be more to my life than this. So she closed her eyes and dreamt of how her life would be like from now. I'm changing my policy of what I want life to be. I'm gonna throw fear to the wind. So she picked up some paper and made a list, defined all the things on her bucket list. She vowed to make more of her life than this, and this is what she did. She jumped out of a plane, she boarded a cage, she even got a tattoo. It said, live your dreams and never fear, I'm the living proof. She traveled the world, even shortened her name. She mounted from monsters and rivers and caves. Not a single day in her life was the same. She was no longer cautious but brave. So what can we learn from the life of Prue? She changed her blueprint and so can you. Her policy was to live her dreams, never hold back and slay her fears. This is the definition of success. To live your dreams, take nothing less. Whatever it is, you can do it, you know. Prudence has shown us how. Yes, Prudence has figured it out. And you're wondering to yourself, what else did Prudence do? Well, she climbed K2, she flew to the moon. So I need to figure out the rest of just that last little bit. She joined a tribe in Outer Mongolia. What else does she do? I've got a whole bunch of. She travels to India, wrestles a tiger. She swam with sharks and learned the guitar. She witnessed a dawn in Mexico. She saw a yeti, spotted the yeti in a national park. So just trying to make it all fit in. But that's the song. That's my song called Prudence's Blueprint for Life. And it's a bit of a moral tale. It's a bit fun. I really enjoyed putting it together and thinking about it in my head. But it is completely different to anything I've ever written before. Completely just a joy to write and to imagine someone else's life. And I suppose, this comes out of lots and lots of conversations I've had over the years when I was a pastor of churches and with my friends and even my conversation with my mate on Friday night. These are the things I want to do by the time I turn a certain significant number. And it was a really inspiring list. And I thought, we have these conversations all the time. I do this is what my life's like, but this is what I would love to do. These are my dreams. Let's walk to Everest Base Camp. Let's, I want to start a charity, be compassionate, start up a soup kitchen, whatever it happens to be. But I just love that contrast between Prudence's life, working 25 years in a bookshop and picking up a book every morning and reading about other people's lives, and then going, do you know what? I want to do some of this stuff. In fact, later on in the song, she writes a book about her adventures. So that is the song. And then just the really funny jump into, she jumped out of a plane. She fought in a cage. She'd become a cage fighter. That's so cool. She got a tattoo. I love that she went hunting for monsters. And later on she spots a yeti. And she stopped being cautious, but she became brave. And I think there's a real kind of little morals streak to this song. And I hope that you like it. I've certainly had fun writing it. I'm gonna have a really good go at recording something that's interesting and that fits the kind of folkiness of the song, but then sort of goes into a bit more of a punk thing, I think. She jumped out of a plane, she fought in a cage, and sort of goes into that kind of style. So we'll see how that works out. But there you go. That's Prudence's Blueprint for Life, something completely different. And just to say, I'll finish the song. But there's other songs I've finished that are now out there, so check out the other episodes, do subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think. Is this an utterly ridiculous song? Have you got any ideas about what Prudence might be doing? If you do get a good idea, just send me a line and I'll see if I can throw it in somewhere. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye and enjoy your day, and I'll see you on hopefully Thursday for a little update of how the recording is coming. And then on Friday, Prudence's Blueprint for Life will be released. Okay, God bless. See ya. Bye.